My name is Chantel, and recently I just completed a successful short sale. I lost my job in August 2009. Here I am for the first time jobless and not knowing if, today or tomorrow someone's going to come and put me out. All I heard was foreclosure, foreclosure, foreclosure. I was unemployed and I was already 2 months behind. So I felt alone. I did. I felt isolated. I could not sleep. I could not function. I declined phone calls because typically it was the mortgage company. This particular process could mess up your credit, can prevent you from being a homeowner again. So I contacted the realtor that was recommended to me. He was someone who I could, I guess, unload this burden because I couldn't talk to my friends because I was still embarrassed. And for him to be able to answer all of my questions and to pat me on the back and say, you know what, you are successful because this is the first start, admitting that this is what happened and I need some help. So to be able to file an extension and to have your lender work with you until a person purchases the house. That was so amazing to feel like, okay, now the house has been sold, but here I am with this amazing debt. And to have that forgave, very, very, very refreshing. I feel burden-free almost because that particular amount of burden is very, very, very heavy. I don't have that fear. I don't have that anxiety. I don't have that feeling of, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to me. And I encourage anyone, to seek out help and to do the research and not to give up. It's very important not to give up. Never, ever, ever give up. Today, almost 1 year later, I am smiling. And, and I'm not fearful, I'm fearless.
My name is Melanie, and 2 days ago, I successfully sold my home through short sale. We built the house that we just sold from the ground up 10 years ago, and it's been a long road. Things just really started to fall apart, and we ended up divorced. And during that whole process, we were okay with the house payment. It was easy to make, but then eventually he lost his job, which means I lost the ability after the divorce to make the house payment because I lost all of my alimony. So I have okay income, teacher salary is okay, but it wasn't nearly enough to keep up that mortgage. And so then when I got the phone call from my realtor, he told me in the first conversation, you're behind on your mortgage, you are in danger of foreclosure. When you realize you can't keep your house, there is some shame and embarrassment and humiliation that comes with that. That was my vision. On my street would have this big foreclosure sign, and my kids would be saying, Mom, what do you mean they're throwing us out? I couldn't put them through that. I got somebody who really knew what they were doing. And a short sale, it takes a lot of pressure off of you as a seller because the mortgage company was going to forgive the amount that was left on the loan, which they did at closing. That's huge because there was no way in the world I was going to be able to pay that back. I was just relieved that it's not on my credit report as a foreclosure. I wish I had done something earlier to save some of my hair, save some of my weight, and save the stress that I put on my kids because they could see how unhappy I was. I think that if you can focus on something that you're really looking forward to in your future, it helps you to not stay stuck on everything that's happened. And even the fact that it was a short sale, that bothered me, but it's over, it's done with, they've moved in. I'm getting mail at my new place, so I have to keep going.